Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can use ActiveCampaign for email marketing. We'll be covering building your list, sending broadcasts that actually get opened, automating follow-ups, segmenting your audience, and keeping deliverability clean so you actually hit the inbox. By the end of this video, you will know all the basics of using ActiveCampaign for real-world email marketing. So starting with what ActiveCampaign is so you know what you can accomplish with it, and ActiveCampaign combines email, automation, and built-in CRM. And that means that you can send broadcasts, build multi-step automations, tag and segment contacts, and track deals all in one place. You also get features like conditional content so you can show different blocks to different people, and predictive sending with deliver emails at each contact's likely open time. Together, that's how you can get more opens and clicks with less spam risk. So before getting started, you want to click on the link in the description down below this video and then kickstart your free trial. After you create your account, you can land on the main dashboard, and then normally you would want to start by collecting your emails or your leads. And for that, you've got two easy options inside ActiveCampaign. We've got forms and landing pages. So from the left sidebar, you can click on website right here, and then you can choose between forms or pages. And the great thing about ActiveCampaign is that it allows you to actually create a new form from within this platform instead of going to a new one. The same thing applies to the pages, as you can create your very own landing page or website and then use it directly to collect new leads, whether it's phone numbers or email addresses, etc. Now, if you don't want to be using it to collect your new leads and instead you already have your CSV file or your own list that you have built over the years, then you can go to the contacts tab, as you can see right here, and then simply click on add a contact to add it manually or import and then upload your CSV file. You can also choose between Calendly, Google Sheets, or Typeform so that you can add them seamlessly, and then the integration will allow you to add all of your contacts, pull them from these platforms right into ActiveCampaign. Finally, if you have been using a different email marketing platform and you want to migrate from it, then ActiveCampaign also allows you to do that easily by requesting a migration, and then their team will help do it for you. The next step would be to send a clean broadcast. So for that, we would go to the next step, which would be the email. This will help you open up the campaigns designer, and then from here you can create your first campaign. Click create a new campaign, and then you can name it something relevant. So for example, sales. And then you can either create it from scratch if you are experienced or with a template in the email designer, or you can simply create it with AI. I highly recommend starting with creating with AI if you have never designed before in your life. And then of course, the designs that you get with AI, you can always iterate them and change them until you have some experience that allows you to build either from scratch or with a template. ActiveCampaign also makes it very easy to split test by choosing this one right here. And that way you can test different formats and designs by sending a portion of that traffic to a certain test. So for example, to A, and then you send the other half to B, and then you can analyze them and see which one works best to stick with it long term. Click next once you've chosen that, and then from here you can tell the AI more about your message. You can also import your brand kit if you want the website to adjust your own colors and schemes. Choose a layout, whether it's 2-column, simple, editorial, etc. And then if you have chosen the AI option like I did, you can tell them a little bit more about your message. Base your content off of other people's content if you are struggling and need some inspiration, as their AI will analyze the website and then use it as a source material for the copy in the email. Once you have chosen your options, you will see a live preview onto the right side of the screen for what your campaign will actually look like using ActiveCampaign. Again, you can use this as an initial design, and then after that you can completely edit everything. You click on edit in campaign designer right here and then add your own pictures, maybe adjust the copy a little bit, and then once it's done you click on next. Now from here you have to choose the subject line for your emails, the pre-header, and then your name and the email that you will be sending from. This is all very important because this is exactly what your recipients will be able to see once your emails start hitting their inbox. After that, you choose who you would like to receive the email, so your contacts or your recipients, and for that you would have to choose them from a list that you have created previously or from a CSV file that we have added previously. The forms that you use with ActiveCampaign or the landing pages will also work. So once you've done that, your campaign should be ready to go. Another thing that you can do is that you can navigate to the manage and then the content right here. And this is where you can add, store, or organize all of your assets. All of the users on your account, so this could be your marketing team, they can also manage their assets from this one location. And that way it makes it really easy for you and your team to manage your designs, add some new stuff, and communicate together which assets should be used and which ones should be discarded. Once your campaigns have been live and you started sending emails, you can go to the all campaigns, and then here you can track everything. For example, the open to the read trends, the analytics, which ones converted, which ones did not, so that you can always adapt and adjust your strategy as needed. The final step to actually launch your campaign would be to go to the automations, and from here you can set up a workflow to let it send automatically. You go to the automations and then click on create automation. And then from here, you can describe to the AI what kind of automation you want. For example, if you are launching a fitness website and you are collecting emails, after that you want to send some, nurture your clients, send follow-ups, and then upsell them, you can do all of that using the workflows. So you can start with that either from scratch if you want to build it and you have built workflows before. And if not, you can either choose from a template recipe, so it could be something for e-commerce or retail, any kind of industry for engagement, maybe for example product interest tagging. Or again, you can describe it to the AI right here and then it will build a custom recipe for you, which you can adjust later on. For your first automation, I recommend keeping it tight. So it starts with a trigger. For example, X subscribes to a list, or your form is submitted, or a contact is added. So that would be your trigger. As soon as somebody is added to any one of these lists, your workflow or your automation will trigger. As always, you want to start with a welcome email so you can deliver the lead magnet or a quick what to expect kind of route. And then after that, you will add delays between each one of these steps. So a wait plus, for example, 2 to 3 days or a few hours. And then you can check if they clicked. If yes, you can send part 2 for deeper value. If not, you send a lighter tip or a case study. Now you can be very creative with these and adjust them as needed. ActiveCampaign's Visual Builder will handle the weights and the F to L splits, tags, and goals pretty well. You can layer in predictive sending inside automations and still personalize each step with conditional blocks. That gives you one flow that adapts to behavior without building 5 separate versions. So that's really it for the basics of building an email marketing campaign using ActiveCampaign. A tip I would give you is that when it comes to the frequency, you want to start with one value email per week and add more only if the engagement continues raising. For content, aim for one clear goal per email, maybe a tip, a story, or of course a call to action. And for compliance, you want to keep a visible unsubscribe link in the footer and one click in the header if you are a bulk sender. That will be all on today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Let us know if you have any other questions on email marketing or ActiveCampaign by leaving them in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos relating to this one.